Namaste, Star Family. Welcome to the Matrix Oracle. My name is Audrey. This is your cosmic weather forecast for this 6/6, so June 6th portal, which is also under the shift of Venus entering Taurus. Venus is going to be in Taurus in Western astrology from June 6th all the way to July 4th, 2025. So this is quite the magical ride for this portal energy. Think the magic carpet with Aladdin and Jasmine. That's the vision I got when I looked at this and all the energy inflow that is coming through this portal. 6 is a number of creation, of free will, and if you even look at the number, it is representing a belly that is pregnant. It's about what you're meant to create, but especially here with this portal energy, out of love. Interestingly, in Mayan astrology, if you didn't know, that's something I also like to look every now and then, especially when I feel it in the air. In the Mayan calendar, this is a portal under the white solar wizard. So again, this whole energy of magic, but also guided by the power of love. I actually have the little quote. If some of you are looking into your own zodiac sign for Mayan astrology, it's called the seal. You can look into my bio link on Instagram, or if you are watching this on YouTube, just go in the video description. I do have an access for you to discover this type of astrology. So it says for this portal, may the energy of white solar wizard help me to push my intention forward by creating daily rituals to step into the energy world. I am guided by the power of love. What you can expect through this portal energy and the transit of Venus in Taurus is to create really from your heart. Taurus is an archetype that is meant to keep the ground of creation alive. You know, with Aries, we have this first breath, this first spark that ignites what we want to create. But then follows Taurus, where we have to hold the ground. We have to be loving, we have to be patient, we have to be endurant. Okay, a lot of those qualities are being developed through this transit. So we're kind of like entering this energy through a portal with a lot of protection. Look at all those shields of fate, okay, and protection. That's 3 of them that are around this mystical rectangle. Mystical rectangles, especially with the shield of fate on top, if you see it, it looks a little bit like an envelope that is opening. So there is here, through this portal energy, and that's going to be through the transit, a lot of messages from your heart, from your magnetic field. And within this message, this envelope energy, there is some line of tensions. My green dotted lines, my quincunx. What are they symbolizing here? We have Mars quincunxing the North Node. Mars here is all about helping you to find your expansion and to find your truth, to find your authenticity and to walk it. Okay, with this quincunx energy, with the collective North Node, you're going to see how you can tap more into that essence of yours, especially through energy work. What energy work means to you can be all different. Personally, when I do energy work, I work with frequencies that input inside my cells. Then I like to output sound through my voice as far as chanting. And then I like to connect with my fingers, so I create circuits. This is something that really helped me get out of over 15 years of chronic pain, you guys. I come from a background of breaking a lot of bones, having many accidents, and this version is not the version that I lived most of my life. You know, when I compare like how many years I lived more in pain versus the years of thriving and expansion, is less than that road that I traveled. So what it means to you is all going to be different. Overall, know that through this portal energy that is casted upon, you know, that Venus transit, there's going to be a lot of release from the nervous system, especially things that will be supported from your connection to vibration. So some of you, it can be as simple as connecting more to nature, connecting more to your stillness. Especially as I'm seeing another line of tension from the South Node aiming at the public life. Here, the public life is in those degrees of Aquarius that is very much about our emotional intelligence. So things from the past that you may have stuff down there, they might resurface in that portal energy. A lot of messages from your body are coming forward because your heart wants to feel that expansion. An expansion that is going to emerge from the depth of your subconscious. Why am I saying this? Because we have in opposition here to Venus and Chiron, the moon. The moon taps into your subconscious mind. It taps to connect you in deeper ways to your intuition. And we're seeing here that there is this kite energy, so a lot of flow, yet protection. So don't be surprised if there is things that may be triggering at times through this portal energy, through this transit, because your heart is trying to share with you the things that might have limited you in the past, the beliefs, especially because we have this in the 11th house, the things that you connected together. So there might be a de-patterning, taking away some of the wires or the construction of your neurons to create a new. It is all meant for you to create a life that is based on the version that you're becoming, not one that was created out of the mind, out of the norms of society, of what you were told you ought to be. So it is all stemming more of how your heart feels into that reality, but also how your body is experiencing it. Your body is going to be a great sensor, an aligner as far as your authentic truth. And for my Instagram subscribers, I am going to have one of my giveaways. I love doing this. I love how Spirit just knows what and who to pick as far as, channeling messages. If that's something that interests you, I'm going to leave all the details down below. That's it, my friends. Thank you so much for your presence. I will see you in the next forecast. Bye.